This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
CLRC hosts Constitution Conference. Gruesome murder suspects arrested. And state of Highlands Highway questioned. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Wyra. Thank you for your company. The Constitutional Law Reform Commission is conducting a national conference on the Constitution of Papua New Guinea, which commenced today in Port Moresby.
The National Conference brings together high-profile individuals from various sectors to participate in the discussions. As the country celebrates its 50th year of independence, the conference marks a period of renewed national reflection on the relevance and direction of the national constitution. Chairman of CLRC, Saki Soloma, upon delivering his address, welcomed all the participants.
I thank each of you for your presence today, your commitment, and your willingness to contribute to an important national conversation at a significant moment in our nation's history, as we know, 50 years. We gather at the APEC House to reflect on a document that has guided our nation for nearly 50 years.
The chairman briefly explained the discussions that will take place during the conference.
This conference provides a timely space to evaluate how our constitution has shaped the nation, how it continues to influence our development journey. Minister
Soloma alluded to the role of CLRC, pointing out the key contributions of the Constitution.
At the same time, the CLRC's role aligns with the country's broader development framework. Vision 2050 calls for ethical and value-based leadership, stronger institutions.
He encouraged all participants to actively engage through sharing of their experiences and reflections.
We want to directly hear about the experiences of various stakeholders, institutions, and individuals alike as to how the Constitution was applied, each evolution from their perspective, the challenges and positives they encountered.
The conference aims to embrace inclusive participation, national unity, and forward-looking dialogue. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape, when officiating the opening of the national conference, stated that he looks forward to its outcomes.
Prime Minister Marape stated the CLRC can be referred to as the constitutional organ.
That is in place by law to make sure those of us who are in office, holding the constitution, or those of us in society living and practicing the constitution and appreciate our body exists.
While reflecting on the nation's journey so far, Prime Minister Marape recalled on the contributions of the founding fathers.
And I just am amazed. That's why I always label the Somali generation, the foundation generation that gifted us our sovereignty, as the greatest group of Papua New Guineans ever lived.
It was an emotional moment for Chief Dr. John Momis, who joined the ceremony this morning, sharing his reflection.
As I look back over the last 50 or so years, I cannot help recall the privilege of serving on the Constitutional Planning Committee, widely known as the CPC.
Dr. Momis was privileged to work alongside the founding father, the late Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare, during the early years of independence.
My role on the CPC was to act as Deputy Chairman. This meant, with the Chair, then Chief Minister, Honourable Michael Somare, preoccupied with the responsibilities of his office and political leadership as Papua New Guinea transitioned to internal self-government in 1973.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The Certified Practicing Accountants of Papua New Guinea and Australia held their 29th annual conference in Port Moresby today.
The CPA conference is a 2-day program being hosted today and tomorrow. The theme is Public Sector Accounting, Navigating Transformation. Sir John Caputin and his wife were among prominent attendees present at the event. Paul Baca, director of the Institute of National Affairs, in his address highlighted a number of limitations to conducting business in the country.
While FASU has been doing a very fine job in monitoring the transactions and alerting the respective agencies, there hasn't really been very much in the way of prosecutions.
A panel discussion was held with the theme Beyond the Grey List, Strengthening Financial Integrity and Investor Confidence in Papua New Guinea. Representatives from the Financial Analysis Supervision Unit in the Bank of Papua New Guinea, Deloitte, and Kinabank Limited briefed the audience on PNG's anti-corruption efforts, anti-money laundering efforts, and the grey listing issue. Zola Yanangwe, National EMTV News.
Each day, efforts are being made to minimize corruption and fraudulent activities in the country. These efforts were emphasized in the CPA annual conference today.
Financial Analysis Supervision Unit Director Wilson Onea stated PNG is expected to be on the grey list in the coming months. He stated that the country has to work towards delivering on required action items and demonstrate effectiveness in minimizing corruption and fraudulent activities in order to get off the grey list. It is a collaborative effort between all governing bodies and all entities within the private and public sector.
Demonstrate the effectiveness of their own mandate, but also collectively addressing financial crime issues that requires more than one agency to curtail the crime.
Rosa Kapilis, a representative of FASU, stated that supervision over financial institutions and other stakeholders will be tightened in the coming years. Bank of Papua New Guinea will look closely into the operations of banks and designated non-financial businesses and professions. These include law firms and accounting firms to ensure transparency.
We've got a bunch of laws, but we're just not being effective in terms of applying and implementing or enforcing those particular laws.
She emphasized that these efforts are not just the responsibility of single governing bodies, but rather a whole nation approach, and encouraged that where there is corruption, it must be reported. Zola Yanangwe, National EMTV News.
The acting provincial police commander for the Western Highlands province, Chief Inspector Stephen Filippo, said the recent incident in the province is an arson case related to the LLG elections. He clarified that there was no rape or any other incident apart from the burning down of the properties.
While addressing the media this morning, Chief Inspector Filippo said the killing of the 2 young university students and a high school boy was all related to election issues.
His father came in from late yesterday as well, and I could be able to meet them, so I met them and I interviewed them. So okay, like I said, most of the information that we're given out already, but the developments that have happened, I'd like to give out now is as some information has gone out on social media, we have seen things have gone out. They've raised issues surrounding the actual thing that had happened. So now what I have this morning to give out is the actual thing that had happened.
After talking to the primary witness who escaped the fire, he said there was no rape or any other incidents apart from the fire arson.
Some people from around the country are asking that these 2 Unity students were raped and then murdered, and that is not true. That is not true. This was confirmed by their brother, Charlie Thomas, who lost his brother. Charles Thomas is deceased, and Charlie was with us. We interviewed him last night. We didn't go anywhere. He said they returned from the graduation, they went straight to the house and They stayed there and the incident happened. So the rumors going around that the girls were raped and then murdered is not true.
Inspector Filippo further highlighted investigations into the matter. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
A total of 6 suspects have been arrested by police in Mount Hagen after the killing of 2 students and a local. This was revealed in a press conference by the acting provincial police commander, Chief Inspector Stephen Filippo, today.
A total of 6 people have been arrested so far. Chief Inspector Filippo held a press conference this morning to give an update.
Young men, they loaded on 2 vehicles and they went towards those 2 houses. Okay, from the other boy, the twin brother, his name is Charlie Thomas. Okay, and what he said was, he was inside the house with his brother and his 2 other sisters. His sister and the friend of his sister that they came up together. So they heard that the people were coming towards them, so they locked the doors and they kept themselves inside. And the 2 girls locked themselves inside in one room, and there are 2 boys in another room. And they locked the door, but they broke open and they went in. They broke open, went in, and they started fire in one of the rooms, the front room from the door going in.
He said the suspects were called to surrender to police.
Charlie, the one who escaped, said that we were inside there. They broke open the door. They came in, but they couldn't see us. The room had a lot of clothes and everything there, so they hid themselves at a corner and they didn't see them. But they broke open the door and then they set fire in their room as well. Okay, the suspects then went out and stood around the house outside. And then Charlie came out from his room and then tried to rescue his 2 sisters.
Inspector Filippo further said investigations are still ongoing and more suspects will be arrested.
The accident, vehicle ran over and then there are killing in that house. So 6 suspects, 4 from the accident and the 2 suspects relating to the assault. And eventually that led to the burning of the 2 female students and the 1 male student.
In the meantime, according to the acting PPC, the families of the deceased are calling for justice to prevail and do not want any form of compensation. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The 2025 Digital Summit wrapped up today with a powerful message from the East Pacific Governor, Alan Bird.
In his keynote address, Governor Bird emphasized his belief in technology as key to solving corruption, inefficiency, and waste in Papua New Guinea.
I believe personally that technology has a lot of solutions, not just for inefficiency, but for corruption as well.
He urged government leaders and innovators to collaborate with technological providers and embrace digital tools to drive transparency and accountability.
Improving governance, improving transparency, and hopefully down the line, helping your country to eliminate something that has been impacting us negatively for a very, very long time.
The governor's remarks wrapped up a summit that introduced practical ideas like smart education tools, digital systems to make learning easier and government services more efficient. Cleo Dutton, National EMTV News.
The Department of Information and Communications Technology has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with New Pay, marking a step towards digital transformation in Papua New Guinea.
And of course, can I also call?
The agreement aims to modernize government services by introducing secure, cloud-based platforms for revenue collection, identity management, and digital governance. New Pay, a homegrown tech company will work closely with the department to deliver solutions that improve efficiency and transparency.
Now you will only use one verifiable credential bank.
This partnership is about creating smarter systems for citizens and businesses, ensuring services are faster, safer, and more accessible. Cleo Dutton, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
It's the season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella Data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
The Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative is a global reporting standard that provides open and accountable management of oil, gas, and mineral resources. EITI implementation in PNG provides a critical platform demonstrating the value that the extractive sector contributes to the economy through the disclosure of payments, revenues, and benefit flows. Through regular independently reconciled reports, PNG EITI enhances public understanding of how natural resources are governed and their benefits are distributed across the country. For more information, visit our social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, or visit our website www.pngeiti.org.pg or call us on 3133 772.
Mtambo tru lonkarim o salim na simokin, marijuana or all drugs no good ikam lo overseas or some cocaine or crystal meth. Nupla law olikolim Controlled Substances Act 2021 by making sawe lo you lo baim court fine inap money mark inap lo 2 million kina or go life year calabus. This platok sawe ikam long National Narcotics Bureau. One time Halivin, Willem Australia, Papua New Guinea Law na Justice Partnership.
Join me every Thursday night as Sports Scene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes, highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes on Auckland. Now an NRL team based here.
To create a pathway.
And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name's Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones will follow.
Sports Scene, Thursday nights at 7. Watch EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Kainantu member William Hagahuno questioned the quality and standard of road maintenance from Waterrise to Kainantu section of the Highlands Highway, stating that the bitumen placed on the road has peeled off in weeks and is currently in its worst condition.
Mr. Haga Uno sought answers on the rehabilitation program and if the Department of Works was closely monitoring and supervising the road work.
We still continue to get the bitumen that has been placed on the road getting peeled off after a week or 2 weeks. And to date, it is its worst condition, whilst the contractor is still on the job.
He attributed incidents such as robberies and the recent shooting of a PMV driver to the bad road condition.
The roads are so bad that vehicles have to slow down to negotiate the potholes, the craters that are appearing on this part of the road. And that provides an environment for criminals to plow their trade there.
He further requested for the Works Department to inspect the road work and terminate contract if the contractor is not performing. He also raised concerns on the encroachment from the road corridor, stating this section of the Highlands Highway has houses, markets and gardens within the 40-meter corridor.
Can the Works Department move to have this road corridor secured?
In response to the concerns raised, Minister for Works and Highways Solan Mirisim said road from Nazab turn-off to Enganofi Bridge has one contractor with 3 sections.
And also after the road is continue maintenance, all sections were in all right. We also have the second phase, which is the bridge program.
Minister Mirisim said the road section from Waterrise to Kainantu is currently under maintenance, where the government is putting money.
So, all questions, please, Kainantu, Name, Kainantu, na Waterrise, Isplahap, Kasampas, Ebmiplai onto it. We are still putting money on the maintenance to improve that road conditions so that road usable all line Highlands.
He added that the encroachment along the 40-meter corridor is common in the Highlands and his government will take into account on what steps to take. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Following the successful endorsement of the national palm oil policy this year, 2 distinct but complementary draft legislative instruments are now ready for consultation.
Today marks a significant milestone for the Oil Palm Industry Corporation. The event held here in Lae, Morobe Province saw regional consultation of 2 important documents. Oil Palm Industry Corporation General Secretary Captain Pupita highlighted that the draft bill is intended to scale views and additional inputs or amend certain areas of the draft bill where necessary that will impact negatively on the sustainable growth and development of the industry.
The work we are discussing today did not begin overnight. It follows a clear and deliberate institutional logic established by the recent 2050 Medium-Term Development 4, National Agriculture Sector Plan, National Oil Palm Policy. Vision 2050 sets Papua New Guinea's long-term vision for a wealthy, healthy and sustainable nation, driven by renewable sectors such as agriculture. The MDPT4 gives explicit directions to the oil palm sector.
Since its introduction, Mr. Pupita said the industry was operated on an ad hoc basis without a policy and framework to guide and regulate its operation.
That the industry is not institutionalized. Oil farm not institution by yet. So by equal lands department yet, you would never get that attention. You go directly to IRC yourself, the private sector, you will not get that attention. You need to have a government to government liaison, and then you will get that. We've launched a policy, we are going to get the legislation through. These problems that we are facing will be solved in a single cell.
General Secretary Pupita assured that this will open doors for greater benefits for the country. Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News, Lae.
Police and defense are state agencies created by the Constitution, and therefore their operations must not be subjected to any political interference. This is according to the Defense Minister.
The Defense Minister, Dr. Billy Joseph, stressed this in response to Southern Highlands Governor William Powie on a matter regarding the recent change of Southern Highlands PPC without proper consultation with the provincial government.
Leave constitutional officers alone and not politicize. The law does not say that governors should be consulted before operational issues like change of PPCs, appointment of DCPs or ACPs are made.
Prime Minister James Marape also reaffirmed the statement made by the minister and stressed on the importance of appointing PPCs through their performance.
197 of the Constitution, if I'm not wrong, clearly established police as a constitutional office that operates with or with no instruction from us as leaders to the police commander, police commissioner rather, but due reference to leaders telling on imminent change or a change that has happened is thus required. The appointment must be done on performance. And we're seeing a breakdown in command and control, if not from the commissioner down, then certainly at the operational level. Many PPC, there's a need to infuse leadership at the PPC and operational levels.
Marape also noted that all the provincial police commanders must undergo training during the festive season to better tackle law and order issues. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape assured Parliament that the Marape-Rosso government will always advocate for human rights.
Prime Minister addressed the crisis of West Papuan refugees currently unfolding in Sundown and Western Border and the violation of human rights between West Papua and Indonesia.
To give assurance to all Melanesians, at all forums I am presented. As a Melanesian leader, I advocate for human rights of Melanesia. Whether it's Pacific Island Forum nations, whether it's MSG, whether it's United Nations, and not just a public forum like this, different forums that I attend, meeting rooms, medias, and parliaments or chambers like this.
Marape stated that the PNG government respects the UN Charter and the sovereign integrity of the Republic of Indonesia. However, Papua New Guinea does not overlook the human rights issue going on at the borders.
Foreign policy has not been altered in respect to Indonesian sovereignty. Secondly, our commitment to human rights values is maintained. If any atrocities happen in West Papua, we have every right to speak. The privilege of working with President Widodo and now President Prabowo, they've been informed clearly our concerns on human rights. To our Melanesian brothers in West Papua, James Marape, this Pangulate government, and this country, we are never silent on human rights issues.
Papua New Guinea is part of the Pacific Islands Forum and has contributed significantly to ensure that regional security matters are taken seriously. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Porgera Payala member Gidron Maso Karipe raised concerns on the new Porgera Mines Community Development Agreement, stating that his people are yet to receive the CDA.
Mr. Karipe said his people need to know when the Community Development Agreement for the new Porgera mine will commence.
Every day blast come up, mine go down, a mountain go down. Na resource blomi or kisim lo ground blomi. Na people blo Porgera need lo sabe. One time ba CDA blo Porgera come up, comments.
Prime Minister James Marape, while responding to concerns raised by the Porgera Payala member, said the Community Development Agreement will be delivered before Christmas to enable the release of substantial benefits currently held in a trust account for landowners and Enga provincial government.
Cabinet approving finish, the template belong benefit sharing especially outside Lobrukim 3% royalty, the 15% equity, one time based on consultation, Namelong provincial government, Alenonas, MRA on behalf of the state. There was a request for additional equity. Come inside, cabinet in Lukluk Pinis. The full cabinet decision has been signed, in fact, signed off by me already.
Marope highlighted that a negotiation between state and a provincial government and the landowners was completed for benefit sharing.
As I speak, over 200 million kina misinan long trust fund, money belong all papa ground in respect to equity. As me talk over 100 million misinan long account in respect long equity belong Enga provincial government.
He also addressed the long-standing concerns about landowner benefits, outstanding commitments, and the resettlement of communities within the special mining list shown.
In the new program, we want to relocate all of them outside of the SML area into the surrounding area for a permanent resettlement.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
A team from Divine Word University have taken first place prizing in the Digital Transformation Summit 2025 Hackathon with a solution that aims to change education in the country.
The team is composed of students from the Departments of Mathematics and Computer Science.
Their performance over time.
They came up with a solution to tackle the growing problem of student dropouts in the country. Taisha Philemon, team captain and final year MCS student, said their AI tool detects low-performing students and creates remedial plans to help them succeed.
The problem that we chose was the increasing number of dropouts. So our solution to that was an AI teacher that would automatically detect low-performing students and their grades and would create a remedial plan based on a topic or a subject that they are not scoring well in, and it would improve their performance as a whole.
Ms. Philemon emphasized that the solution can be very effective in this era of digital governance. Cleo Dutton, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the NES Fund Market Report. The kina closed unchanged at $0.2363 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2288, $0.3482 Australian dollars, 0.1893 euro, 35.51 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices, New York closed, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, copper closed unchanged, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading higher, copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
It's the season to win big with Telecom. Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella data plans, or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Smuggling, selling, and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine, and crystal meth are very serious criminal offenses in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol. This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
The GWM Tank 300 has all the amazing creature comforts you want. And it really loves going off-road. Hop into Barocco Motors for a spin. Book a test drive today.
The Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative is a global reporting standard that provides open and accountable management of oil, gas, and mineral resources. EITI implementation in PNG provides a critical platform demonstrating the value that the extractive sector contributes to the economy through the disclosure of payments, revenues, and benefit flows. Through regular independently reconciled reports, PNG EITI enhances public understanding of how natural resources are governed and their benefits are distributed across the country. For more information, visit our social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, or visit our website www.pngeiti.org.pg or call us on 3133 772.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch. You're watching National MTV News. Participants from Southern Highlands Provincial Law and Justice Sector have concluded a 2-day Upper Highlands Summit yesterday, focusing on combating sorcery accusations-related violence.
The summit held in Hela Province brought together key stakeholders to develop strategies against the widespread issue. The Southern Highlands team were led by Deputy Provincial Administrator, Law and Justice Sector, Dr. Emmanuel Kumpio Andrew. Dr. Andrew identified SAV as a critical challenge within the province and affirmed his commitment to addressing it. He further stated that they have seen positive changes in the sector over the past 7 months. As a direct outcome of the summit, Dr. Andrew announced plans to establish a dedicated SAF committee for the Southern Highlands province.
Justice sector on the plan, 2026-2030. When it is in draft, when the initial draft is by the TPS, police, all the state agencies and other TPS for the EU. So in that, we will try to replicate what is happening here. We will align it with Vision 2050, trickle it down, cascade it down to MPTS 4, and then try and look at the specific areas.
Hence, the initiative is being developed in consultation with the provincial administration to create a coordinated response mechanism. To support these efforts, Dr. Andrew is calling for collaboration with the development partners, including the Australasia Pacific Law Journal, the United Nations, and the national government. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Wabeg District Development Authority is embarking on building 3 additional bridges after completing 3 Bailey bridges earlier this year, bringing the total number of permanent bridges to 6 constructed along the Wabeg-Maramuni section of the ongoing Engasipik Highway Road project.
Currently, Wabeg District Development Authority is working on the construction of 3 bridges, which are all in Maip Mulitaka LLG of the new Pogera Paella district. Wabeg Open member Dr. Lino Tom confirmed that another 2 bridges will be constructed early next year. He said Wabeg DDA has already procured bridge parts, with contracts being finalized for the construction of 2 more river bridges, making a total of 8 permanent bridges for Engasipik Highway Road project. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
The Haya Faga community of Eastern Highlands Province at Morata 1 launched their welfare association today. This association aims to promote welfare, solidarity and mutual cooperation among families and foster communal harmony.
After 5 years of trying, the Hayafaga community have now registered their association with PNG Registrar of Companies. Due to the major eviction in 2023 in Morata, many families have lost their properties, which led to students missing out on their exams. This has caused a lot of challenges for the community, which prompted the Hayafaga community to establish this association. To improve the conditions of life and promote well-being of its members in need and the broader community through activities that support families in need, youth skills training, empowering women, child welfare services, and fostering environmental stewardship.
How government looks over all heavy blowing Time one like he go approach him government department. One have also give him helping again here. You want like a minute up? 2 like going up.
Representing the government departments and the National Voluntary Services, Rodney Uvovo expressed his acknowledgement to the association. Mr. Uvovo highlighted their role.
Mandate or work from recruiting all volunteers, all skilled volunteers now. Put him all bush place where all government teacher all run away, finish and Mipla step in.
The Hayafaga community expressed their happiness through dances and tears that meant their worries will now be heard by the government and donor organizations through the Hayafaga Welfare Association, Inc. The association currently has 30 members registered. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
A shocking new report has revealed that nearly half of all children under 5 in East New Britain Province are stunted, meaning they are not growing or developing properly. This has prompted urgent health interventions.
The alarming statistics from the Burnett report shows that 50% of the province's youngest children are not growing properly due to malnutrition. In response, the Burnett Institute and ENB Provincial Health Authority have launched a new project called Grow Strong, Grow Healthy, or Grow to tackle the crisis head-on. The project builds on a previous maternal health program and will be implemented in key districts, including Kokopo, Rabaul, and Pomio. The strategy involves 2 key steps: training health workers with new manuals and holding community sessions for parents, with recent success in getting fathers more involved. Mungo Health Center in Pomio has already begun training its staff, with the challenge now being to integrate these new practices into daily healthcare. The focus is on a sustained effort. Health authorities say the fight against stunting is critical for the future of East New Britain's children. The GROW project is funded by several partners. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
To an LLG elections update for Morobe Province, Bulolo Town Mayor Freddie Tommy was elected and announced yesterday.
Tommy, who is the Bulolo Urban LLG Ward 4 councillor, was elected through a draw, which was picked by Bulolo resident magistrate Tera Dawai. This follows 3 attempts to elect the mayor by the 8 councillors, which went into a 4-in-all lockup, and based on legal advice, the district administrator Joe Paru decided on the draw. Tommy said his first agenda is to create new wards for Bulolo Urban for effective service delivery.
Creating all new wards come 2027 election. So this law by first priority number 1. Number 2, me Bulolo one plug and play, so me try like establishing the security firm.
Tommy's election also makes him the pioneer mayor of Bulolo, which was a seat previously under Wow Bulolo Urban Council. Bulolo resident magistrate Tera Dawai urged the councillors to maintain their leadership qualities.
You play more read it. Interested, you play game, you play game no. Tommy. But you play no, you play sanapé.
District Administrator Joe Paru thanked the councillors and the mayor candidates for putting up a good game and said unfortunately there must be only one winner.
Thank you for the team putting good plan. Challenge coming up na imi try 1 plan, 2 plan, 3 plan nokat na imi go drawing board na 1 plan tasol must win.
Ward 6 councillor and former Wow Bulolo Mayor Jason Atta's nomination was declared null and void after his nomination was not seconded by any party or councillor. Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Truka Sports. Stay with us.
Nuggets, there's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack, get a burst of gold nuggets, cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow. It's the season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
The GWM Tank 500 has a super luxurious interior with 7 family-friendly seats, and it really loves going off-road. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
Number One Super wants our members to have the happiest retirement possible. Just an extra 10 kina a week could mean an extra 50,000 kina when you retire. This is known as a voluntary contribution. So call us to find out how to add a little extra to your super payments now to boost your super savings later.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
The Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative is a global reporting standard that provides open and accountable management of oil, gas, and mineral resources. EITI implementation in PNG provides a critical platform demonstrating the value that the extractive sector contributes to the economy through the disclosure of payments, revenues, and benefit flows. Through regular independently reconciled reports, PNG EITI enhances public understanding of how natural resources are governed and their benefits are distributed across the country. For more information, visit our social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, or visit our website www.pngeiti.org.pg or call us on 3133 772.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The inaugural Agopeha Rugby League Nines competition in Goroka kicked off yesterday with up to 10 teams competing. The tournament serves as a platform for exposure of local talents as well as awareness on healthy lifestyles in the community.
The Agopeha Rugby League Nines competition, which started yesterday, is a 4-day tournament which will see the finals played on Saturday at the Goroka Business College Sports Oval. The competition consists of up to 10 teams, strictly within the Okiufa village of Goroka electorate. Tournament coordinator Jurere Mako says Okiufa village has produced PNG Kumul's players such as former UK Super League player Makali Aizue and others. Mr. Mako says hosting such tournament is fitting for a village that has a reputation when it comes to rugby league.
So instead of trying to promote unity too, you meet trying to Hanesim road talents maybe instead of Okifa and not Goroka community. Not Goroka and Okifa community we plan on Nupla. Planti in the previous history we plan make him Goroka Lanis, make him Kumul. A lot of our, one of our product, stop now Makali Ajo, stop England. We have David Sari, all prominent Kumuls inside of Papua New Guinea, now prominent Lahanis players. So.
A community leader, Stephen Tevo, highlighted the importance of keeping the youths engaged through sports and away from bad habits.
Community you live long and last place manta so lo sem tu plus speaker talk punise iga tol man lo narap province stop na mi plus stop inside lo town na mi plus stop inside lo town lo hat lo Goroka district ya we iga all schools stop you got all university staffs, you got all housing staff, town two staff, na sila kan samtin. Government offices too staff inside lo sila. So all can community staff inside na because all some plow staff inside lo boundary blow. Plus blow you me or some okifa na mi play put more come inside lo team na. You me play one team, staff one team na savolo mi play it goes to so through lo sila network na kind of relationship no. But you me establish him na you understand you me na you can staff.
Chairman of the competition, Rawiri Sabumei, concluded by thanking the sponsors.
Mila tok thank you lo all leaders from Mipelo Okifa na pone me SMU one first organization NGO organization where I come supporting Agopeha Nines competition.
Pakatambua Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Some days feel grey until someone brings back your smile. Happiness, sometimes all it takes is a bite or a scoop.
Late again?
And sometimes it's waiting in the freezer just for you.
Share the love, share the happiness in every moment with Gala.
Gala Yum.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
The all-new GWM Power has the best-in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
Mtambo tru lonkarim o salim na simokin. Marijuana or all drugs no good ikam lo overseas or some cocaine or crystal meth. Nupla law or likolim Controlled Substances Act 2021 by making sawe lo you lo baim court fine enough money mark enough lo 2 million kina or go life year calabus. This platok sawe ikam long National Narcotics Bureau. One time Halivin, Bilom Australia, Papua New Guinea Law Na Justice Partnership.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. The national women's cricket team, the Leopards, have recorded another strong win in Bangkok, defeating the Netherlands in a thrilling match.
Papua New Guinea Leopards have claimed a hard-fought victory against the Netherlands in match 15 of the ICC Women's Imagine Nations Trophy 2025 in Bangkok earlier this week. The PNG Leopards won the match by 8 runs at the Tet Dai Cricket Ground after a strong all-around team performance. PNG Leopards batted first and posted 126 for 2 in 20 overs. It was a steady batting effort that gave them a good total to defend. The Netherlands tried their best in the chase but fell short, finishing 109 for 20 overs. The PNG Leopards bowling attack stayed calm under pressure and delivered when it mattered most. Player of the match, Henau Thomas, was the standout performer. Other Leopards bowlers who played major roles includes Pauke Seka, who took 3 wickets for 22 runs from 4 overs, breaking the middle and lower order of the Netherlands. Myri Tom kept the pressure on with 1 wicket for 23 runs from 4 overs, while Hane Tau added another wicket, giving away 19 runs in 3 overs. Fielding was also sharp with 3 stumpings and 1 important run-out that stopped the Netherlands from building partnerships. Joel Mipari, True Guy Sports.
True Guy Sports ends on that note. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Guy Sports. True Guy Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
The all-new, powerful GWM Power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
Smuggling, selling and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine and crystal meth are very serious criminal offenses in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol. This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
The Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative is a global reporting standard that provides open and accountable management of oil, gas, and mineral resources. EITI implementation in PNG provides a critical platform demonstrating the value that the extractive sector contributes to the economy through the disclosure of payments, revenues, and benefit flows. Through regular independently reconciled reports, PNG EITI enhances public understanding of how natural resources are governed and their benefits are distributed across the country. For more information, visit our social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, or visit our website www.pngeiti.org.pg or call us on 3133 772.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, cloudy periods with brief showers and possible thunderstorms. Daru partly cloudy, Kerama partly cloudy, then few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Alotau partly cloudy, Popondetta cloudy periods, then some rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
Well, that was the news sports weather for Thursday, the 27th of November, 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.